So we're down at Larrabee State Park in Washington, outside of Bellingham. This is a cool place. The sandstone formations get eroded by the salt water and the waves, and they kind of carve out these neat patterns. Kind of a stormy day. I was up in Vancouver overnight, and I'm just heading home now, looking out at the San Juan Islands. Freighters, well, oil tankers, waiting to either go in because they're pretty low, or come out of Anacortes. So last year we were across this body of water, which is kind of part of Bellingham Bay, I think, over against that island over there, headed north, because the canoe journey was at Lummi, which is north of Bellingham here. And it was a day a little like today, not as rough, but it was pretty rough, and that was probably the roughest day we had out there. This can be quite a body of water, especially if the wind opposes tide. And it almost looks like it is right now with the whitecaps out there. But I don't know for sure. So I came up yesterday. I was going to ride. It was a motorcycle club meeting. But the weather was just terrible. Rain. And certainly super rainy this morning. So I drove the winter motorcycle, the Fiat Bart. So we meet once a month, and you know, it is so great to get together with these guys. I mean, it is amazing. It is just so nourishing, you know, to be with people you like and just share time together. It's amazing. It just revitalizes you. So. This is a pretty good smoke. It's certainly the best of their stuff, I would say. You know, they call it an English blend, and it's just kind of a typical English, but it's not the bunch of burley that they usually put out. And Daughters and Ryan, I like his idea of keeping the tobacco pretty dry, not putting too much gunk on it. That suits me well. So anyway, just getting together. We had dinner last night and then a meeting, but you know, it was mostly just a social event. And then breakfast this morning. It is just so much fun. Those guys are so full of character, and yeah, they're amazing. So, totally worth the drive up here in the rain. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna head down Chuckanut Drive and avoid I-5. There's apparently a 4-mile backup from a traffic collision up there. Yeah. And then head down Whidbey Island and visit some friends down there. So that's a plan. We'll see if it works. So that'll involve 2 ferries. A little more expensive, but oh well. I could stay here all day. The wind sighing through the firs, and the waves lapping at the sandstone on the shore. So early on in this country, when I moved up here from Colorado, I thought, wow, I need some waterfront property. You know, I just love to look out on the salt water. But it was just so expensive that I didn't do it. So what I did instead is I got a boat. So my little sailboat is my my shoreside cottage. Feel free, don't let me stop you. Just a little breezy, maybe a little cool, but I love smoking in these scenic locations. This would be a great place to do anything, honestly. Smoking some English hoopla from Ryan and Daughters. Picked up last year at the West Coast Pipe Show. In a Whitehall Jumbo. I don't know if that will come out. Maybe not. There we go. Focus. Yes. It's just kind of a typical half bent. Not an expensive pipe at all. But a good smoking pipe, nice thick walls. A few fills, but you know, oh well. Fills don't really affect the smokability. But I did have to do something different. This bit was just slightly too, let's see if it'll grab it. No. Slightly too small for 3/8, slightly too big. No, too big for 3/8, too small for 1/2 inch tubing. So I tried doing something different. I tried a little of that self-sealing black electrical tape, a couple of wraps of that, then put the tubing on. It works. But it does make quite a mouthful. So kind of makes her a soft bite, I will say that. But yeah, it's not perfect. But it's a great day to have a smoke and just watch the world turn around you, you know? And I'm okay with being solitary most of the time, but when I get together with friends, like this morning for breakfast and last night for dinner in Vancouver, it is just so much fun. So once again, I'm kind of a loner with a lot of friends. Yeah, that's just how it seems to be how I end up doing it.